Right now on 12 News, the controversial COVID area health policy known as Title 42 expired an hour ago. That policy allowed the U.S. to deny and expel migrants attempting to enter the country at our southern border. 12 News captured this video tonight at the border in Yuma showing migrants being processed by federal agents. The Secretary of Homeland Security issuing a statement just within the past hour saying, starting tonight, people who arrive at the border without using a lawful pathway will be presumed ineligible for asylum. Good evening, everyone, and thanks so much for joining us. For 12 News at 10, I'm Kariba Divine.
Good evening, I'm Mark Curtis, live in Yuma, where part of our border wall hits Native American territory, and the fence abruptly stops. Tonight, since about 8 o'clock, we've seen a steady stream of migrants coming through a large gap in the border wall and then assembling here, right behind me, where eventually they're picked up by buses and vans for processing. This is far from the only hole in the border wall across the state, and this place has become sort of a makeshift asylum center where Border Patrol picks up would-be refugees and takes them into the city of Yuma. This area got really busy overnight, and earlier this morning, our cameras were rolling as hundreds of people were dropped off, loaded onto buses, and then taken into town for processing. From there, a local nonprofit helps these migrants complete their journey into the U.S. as they try to make asylum claims. That nonprofit is called the Regional Center for Border Health, and we talked to the CEO, who said she had to step up to help.
We have to step up for a humanitarian response.
Former state senator and CEO of the center, Amanda Aguirre, didn't start a nonprofit to help move asylum seekers across the country, but it's what she's doing now.
Overwhelming. It's overwhelming.
It's the next step in a difficult journey for the thousands of migrants who turn themselves in at gaps along the border fence in Yuma County, like Isaac and his family, who came to the U.S. from Uganda and were kidnapped by cartels.
Kidnap us too in Mexico. So the journey is not easy. It's not easy. It's a very, very difficult journey. Even as I'm here, I will not advise anybody to take that journey. It's very, very, very difficult situation journey.
Or Victor, whose family made the journey from Peru.
Quizás empezar una nueva vida por lo pronto, a ver qué nos lleva el destino, ¿no?
This center in Somerton, a town just south of Yuma, isn't a shelter, and there aren't any nearby. But it's here where migrants are given food, water, and medicine, and then a bus ride into Phoenix to board a plane and go wherever they need to next. The center's goal is to keep people off the streets of Yuma County. They can process up to 700 people a day. But by Friday, the Yuma mayor, Doug Nichols, says he expects there'll be too many people crossing here, and some will be released into the streets.
I expected to have more resources. I expected to have more attention and more ability to manage this situation from the federal level than we've had.
We're here along a gap in the border fence, and you can see families, men, women, and children coming in, hoping for asylum. But they're coming into an America with a broken immigration system.
Americans were known to be humanitarians.
Hello. 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 Hello.
What is the compassionate part of it?